I wanted to develop a quick screencast looking at some of the aspects from our assignment this week. Bar charts, histograms, Pareto analysis, run charts. Of course, there are check sheets and others that you could use as tools, but I thought it might save you a little bit of time if we can go over these rather quickly. In addition, some of these charts you've already worked through as we've gone through regression and some of the others, but I set up three general situations to do bar charts. I also had a couple of questions on how to do run charts in Pareto, which kind of focuses this whole discussion. However, first, if you're going to run a histogram or a bar chart, simply put in your data. I got a series of data regarding light beers. Bud, Busch, Coors, Michelob, Miller, Natural, and other brands. And also put in the frequency and the relative frequency that people had chose this as part of a marketing program. To run a quick bar chart or histogram on this, simply grab your titles as well as the data. Go up to insert. This is probably the most straightforward of them all. Okay. Insert. Go over to our histograms over here. We want to insert that. I'll just grab a quick 2D. And you've got your histogram right here. You may want to pull that out to explode it a little bit more so people can see it. But you've got your titles down here. You are going to want to put in the labels for your x-axis and your y-axis. I usually go to the quick layout and go over and grab this one that gives me my chart title. And I would put in there beer preference, and I'd complete that. I'd also put in the title for the y-axis. Want to hide that. That's no help. And also even down here for our axis for the beer labels or beer products. And in general, you're in good shape for that one. The Pareto analysis is a little more tricky because generally you're going to run into bin ranges if you want a truly good and professional presentation. Here we have bills for charges related to cell phone usage. And you can see there's a wide variety of bills. Also, I put in bins here so I can use data analysis to develop this chart. And generally, you put in the top number for your bin. So, for instance, the bills that were $0 to $15, $15 to $30, $31 to $45, $46 to $60. You kind of get the approach here. And it'll set up those bins for you. So we have our bills, we have our bins all loaded in. We simply go to data, data analysis, much like when we do regression. And then we go over to histograms, click on histogram, click OK. And we always want our labels. Our input range will be, I'll grab that label. And you can use your shift key to go right to the bottom of this, but it's only a couple hundred data points, so it isn't quite that big a deal. Oh, and however, I seem to have flubbed it up. Let me grab that going upwards. Okay. Now we'll go over to bins. Okay, grab our bin range. There it is. our bins, grab the label. Labels. We want our Pareto chart, cumulative percentage, and our chart output. And actually, let's get the range on that and put it right there. I think I'm in good shape for this. Click on it, and there it will provide you your histogram so that you've got all the data here. Again, actually, this one's organized pretty well with your frequencies. The only thing I might suggest is improving the quality of your x-axis here and a better description of that. You can actually do that by going into 0 to $15. Yeah. And all of a sudden it brings that out for you. Here, $16 to $30. Oh, 39. So on and so forth, the rest of the way through, and you can see how that pulls that out for you. And so you can see the entire histogram as developed for a Pareto analysis with the most frequency at the start and the least frequency at the end. So it gives you an idea of how that is developed. The last one I'd like to go over real quickly is a run chart. And what I did for the run chart is simply took this off of charts again, Excel charts. And for this I've got my time period of weeks, week 1 through week 14. I've got my percentage. And I'm trying to remember what I developed this from. I think it was a marketing example. The percentage, and then I created the median. I can get that off of data analysis. I can calculate it, or I can just put in the quick formula equals median parentheses B2 between B15. It provides a median, and then I just plug that in the whole way across each of the different weeks so that I'm able to use that in a quick and easy chart. Having done that, simply go through, highlight the whole thing, go over to Insert, click on your line chart, click on one of the charts. Let me see if, whoops. Well, we've got our chart right there. Let me click on that. Our design, I just want a better layout for that. Well, that'll do for now. And you can see you can put up the x-axis, which is our percentage. It also puts through the median for you. So we have that. We could actually better label that up here if we wanted. As well as down here. Of course, there are a million things we can do with these different charts. Of course, a more appropriate title would be in order here. But again, it's a quick overview of some of these different techniques. Hopefully, this will allow you to work through whether it's the run charts, the histogram, the Pareto analysis a little bit easier. And I hope it's of value. You have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.